You are watching Genre Media. 9th December, ASSOCHAM held a press conference. Tea industry at the crossroads.
A study report of ASSOCHAM and ICRA, which has been actually under the leadership also of our Tea Sector Council, Mr. Manish Dalmia, who's here with us. It was his vision to have something dedicated exclusively for the tea sector. And of course, I would like to welcome Mr. Kaushik Das, who is the voice of ICRA in the Eastern region and have been a guiding force for this report today. With this, I would like to request Mr. Ravi Agrawal, Chairman, Eastern Region, to say his address and to share his thoughts with all of you.
It's a great pleasure seeing you all this afternoon, and thank you for joining us today. As we present the ASSOCHAM Tea Sector Study Report in partnership with ICRA, I would like to thank the press and all of you for taking time out of your busy schedule and be a part of today's program. May I now introduce Mr. Manish Dalmia, who is the chairman of the ASSOCHAM East Tea Sector Council. It is under his leadership that this study focusing on bulk tea industry has taken up in partnership with our knowledge partner, ICRA. The Indian tea sector has had significant impact on the economy of this region and still plays an important role in terms of livelihood of millions. However, several factors from globalization to climate change to labor matters have impacted the tea industry, which needs attention. The matters have impacted the tea industry, the changing dynamics of the sector, the future global trends, and the local support in enhancing productivity are all important issues that can ensure sustainable growth of this segment. The tea industry will benefit immensely from this study. With these words, may I now invite Mr. Dalmia and to share his thoughts and carry forward the interaction.
Existing resources which could be channelized for the growth in the tea industry. The changing tea sector dynamics calls for greater collaboration between all parties to accelerate the transformation of the tea industry for the planet and the people. We witnessed this at the COP26 summit, where global leaders laid emphasis on climate to save the planet. Climatic changes are impacting the tea sector, and it is at a critical stage where interventions are urgently needed. Coming to more homegrown issues, quality, productivity, and labor costs are other critical elements that have added to the complexities of the issues being faced by the industry. I'm grateful to ICRA on behalf of ASSOCHAM for having championed this report on the North Indian tea bulk industry. I believe that this study will add greater value to facilitate and sustain a favorable business environment for the tea industry. As was mentioned by our chair, Mr. Ravi Agrawal, our endeavor is to create a platform for cross-industry engagements. As an industry body, we would actively like to support dialogues and partnerships to help build a strong economic development agenda that helps all stakeholders, employers, workers, the government, and the society at large. This study is focused on the North Indian bulk tea industry, and it has key recommendations for all stakeholders as we list the current sector status and also the future trends to watch out for. I am confident that the tea industry, being amongst the foremost revenue as well as wage earner for the country, will benefit immensely from this study. I would now like to invite Mr. Das to introduce the study.
A large employment generator. Estimates say that around 3.5 million people in India earn their livelihood because of the tea sector. India accounts for around 25% of global tea production. And within India, obviously, the North Indian bulk tea sector, which accounts for almost 80% plus of the production. It earns around 60%, 70% of the total export revenues that the tea sector generates. But this sector has been through a sort of a prolonged downturn. Two reasons for that. One is obviously increase in production. Increase in production has come from the what is categorized as the small tea grower sector. That is one area that has seen a lot of increase in production. In fact, 80% plus of the production that has happened over the last 7 or 8 years has actually come from that sector and not the organized or corporatized sector, as we call it. That is one, and which has of course led to pressure on prices because that sector are corporate. The second part obviously is the wage rates that has seen a dramatic increase. To give you some numbers, 2010 the wage rate that the laborers were earning was around 67 to 70 rupees per day. Now it has increased to 205 rupees per day. So that would mean the cost of production for the companies trebling in terms of labor, and labor accounts for almost 65 to 70% of the cost of production of getting because of this increase in supplies has really remained largely flat. And 2010 average auction prices were around 120 rupees per kg. 2019 it was only 150 rupees a kg. That's a 30 rupees increase. But the cost of labor itself has gone up by almost 100 rupees per kg. Consequently, what has happened is the profitability of companies have taken a huge hit. Maybe a blessing in disguise for the tea industry. First of all, restrictions on production because of the pandemic related restrictions, then followed by adverse weather conditions. There was a significant drop in production. North Indian production declined by almost 13 to 14%. That's around 135 million kgs, which resulted in a significant increase in the prices of tea. Prices of tea went up by almost 30%. So what happened was the profitability that had gone down to almost 2%.
So we are hope tea industry development of the India Assocham great success in this venture. Are you watching Genre of Media? Have a good day.